Imagine thinking that a man is gonna make you happy. Girl, you better go get some new shoes or something.
You're a demon.
Ничего не попутал?
Нет, не попутал. Нет.
Ты попутал? Такой. Поэтому я не забирала детей. Чего ты?
Let's see that in an instant replay.
Ничего не попутал?
Нет, не попутал. Нет.
Ты попутал? Такой. Поэтому я не забирала детей. Чего ты?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I don't know what that guy said or did to make her do that, especially when it was on live TV. And you can quickly see the camera change to that woman's face because they didn't want people to see what was going on, but we already saw what happened. But she did that to the wrong dude because she smacked him, and man, he gave her 2 checks of reality. And of course I had to censor it for YouTube, but if you want to watch the uncensored version, I'll put a link in the description.
Red flag that I seen a guy is having a mom, and even worse, having a sister.
She says she only dates people with money, so she's putting herself in a position to only come in contact with those type of men.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have a name. We have a name for that. There's a popular name for that. It's called a gold digger. And you know what type of woman rich men stay the away from?
A gold digger.
A gold digger. A gold digger.
Pick
a
me.
rich man more than anything else avoids a gold digger, and the reason they do is because they want to be loved for who they are, not for their money, right? So now we just reduce the pool even more.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of rich men who date gold diggers. Like these girls in the mid-20s, you see these fat old dudes on yachts. That guy knows exactly why these girls are there. If he's on a yacht at 65 with 20 girls half his age, he knows exactly why they're there. They're not there for his personality.
My wife told me to be more in touch with my feminine side. So I crashed the car. And then ignored her all day for no reason.
Are you natty or not?
Am I naughty?
Well, we could do a naughty or not, but natty or not.
Half and half.
So half natty?
You know, I'm 69 years old, so not too much gear, so that's what you're asking.
How much gear do you think?
I do more replacement, HRT.
You think Michael Hearn is natural?
I'm not going to comment on that.
I don't know whose grandma this is, but she's got more testosterone in her neck than I have in my entire body by the looks of it. She can't even move it. Her neck is so jacked, she's talking like this.
So you really decided to take me out on a date to Subway?
What's wrong with Subway?
Do you not have money for something nicer?
What a polite question to ask on a first date.
I thought we were gonna go do something else on this.
I do have money. I just don't have high faith in you.
Oh my.
Why would you say that?
I feel like you're in it for the money and not for me.
Of course I'm in it for the money.
Well, never let it be said that they weren't being honest.
See, that's why I brought you to Subway. To see what your true character was.
I got dressed this morning. I got up and I got ready and I took a shower and I did all the basics just to come somewhere nicer.
Are they trying to say that they wouldn't have done that otherwise?
And where do you work?
Papa John's.
That makes sense. Let me guess, you're a delivery driver?
Yes.
Pitiful.
The phrase, those that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, comes to mind.
I don't think you should be worried about dating. I think you should be worried about your light bill. Because clearly you couldn't take me somewhere nicer, so I'm not interested.
Well, don't they seem just charming?
You have never thanked me.
Yeah, that makes sense. She was moaning about not going to a nicer restaurant. She was obviously wearing her nicer beanie that day. If this guy works at Papa John's, he should have took this girl there. At least he would get the employee discount. And I've never really understood the logic of taking a girl to an expensive restaurant the first time you meet her. Never do that. It's a nice thing to do, maybe the third, fourth time you meet, but don't be doing that straight away because girls just be going out because they got nothing in the fridge, mate.
Crazy brides are the best. Date one for a year and lose everything. Be a man.
I'm sitting there on the pack deck like this, and in front of me is a Smith machine with women doing squats. Guess which end is facing me? I literally, on purpose, I look away. I practice custody of the mind and custody of the eyes. I don't look at women. I don't do it. It's not something I'm interested in. I don't want my mind going down that rabbit hole. Believe me, even at my age, you can end up focusing on the wrong thing.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
This is definitely some good advice because if anything, the least amount of interest you show, they'll be more interested in you, because that's a rare thing these days. Most guys drop at girls' feet.
My man just don't be listening to me when I speak. Have you ever thought that maybe the way you approach a conversation and or your tone is just not appropriate? Let me tell you something that took me a while to learn. Submission is power. The moment that you put your significant other on the defense is the moment that he cannot be receptive. You can't be defensive and receptive. The conversation is already lost. Just because you're emotional doesn't mean that you could be disrespectful, because that's what that is. Baby, I appreciate you, and I don't ever want you to feel like I don't see you, but I would like you to do a little bit more of this. You see how I went from hood rat to wife?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys talk about this as well. It's not what's being said, it's normally the tone and things like that which just get under your skin. Like, I think a lot of us can relate to just girls who just like to nag about anything and everything, you know.
Alright, baby, so we're here.
I'm excited.
You excited?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's my card, mama.
Thank you.
Go in there and buy whatever you want.
Got it. Can I take this off? Because
Yes.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Dollar Tree. We're going to Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, baby. Candy. My favorite candy.
Wow. How thoughtful.
You put your phone on a dumbbell rack, then get upset with people when they walk in your video trying to grab some weights? Seriously? I'm sorry. You don't own the gym, and when you're filming, you're the inconvenience, not the people that are trying to work out, which everybody tried to tell you before you conveniently turn off all your comments. Your response was, it was just a joke, and you ask, do you even look mad? Yes, you literally roll your eyes and shake your head at those people. Not to mention, you agree with somebody that comments how rude those people are. If you want to film somewhere where no one's going to walk in your video and you can block all the weights with your camera, build a home gym. Train there. Until then, you need to do better.
I know I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but why don't we just ban filming in gyms? Because, don't get me wrong, there are some good, respectful people that film in gyms, but it's these people that ruin it for everyone else. So let's just ban it overall. And a lot of these videos with Joey Swole, when he reacts to these, whenever these girls get called out, they immediately go on the defense, trying to play the victim and all that.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
When are these people going to realize that a gym is not a filming studio?
Let's get this money. All right, so bro hit me and he said, hey, Mark, I need a loyalty test. I'll send you 20 before and another 20 if she even responds to you. She's from Houston and she's 25. All right, let's get into the texting. So I DM'd her. I keep it real simple. I say, just my type. She responds and says, am I? Would you believe me if I said you were mine as well? I need my 40. I'm not gonna fake. All right, so I respond and say, the real question is, can I be yours? She said, LMAO, you smooth. I know you be saying this to all of us. But yeah, I wouldn't see why you couldn't. How old are you? I lie by my age and I tell her I'm 25 years old. And I ask her where she's from. She's already folding. Like, we can tell she's folding. Like, she, even by her responding, she's already cheating anyway. So it don't even really matter. So I'm not gonna keep stretching it on and on. She said, yeah, you young AF, but you look even older. Like, is that a compliment, or, you know what I mean? Whatever. She said, you young AF, but you look even older. And I'm from Houston. You should visit sometime. I'm assuming you're from KC. I said, smile for the camera. Smile for the camera. And I laughed. She says, huh, she's clueless. She don't even know what's going on, but she'll see it on TikTok eventually.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
This guy's just found himself a good side hustle. It really doesn't matter how many DMs a girl's getting, because all girls, pretty much all of them, are getting DMs. It's the girl who decides whether to act on it or not. If you're dating a girl or seeing a girl and she loves attention, validation and all this, and taking provocative photos, you already know she's replying or considering those DMs. And this guy's girl, man, she's gonna deny it and say she did nothing wrong, but we all know where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.